Good afternoon, it is Khaos here, bringing you another episode of Khaos on the Battlefield. Now, it's been a while since I've done this. I took a nice little Christmas vacation, got a chance to get away, but truth be told, you get to a certain age, Christmas is almost more of a hassle than anything else, dealing with a lot of family, a lot of kids. It gets nuts around the holiday season. But I took a little 2-week hiatus. I'm back, I'm refreshed. Before I took that vacation, though, I did manage to stack up a lot of gameplay with my buddy Bradford. You'll see him. He's usually on board one of the boats with me. But we were like, you know, let's play some naval warfare. That's what we did. We went balls out into the naval conflict. Originally, I wanted to show some footage after of me unlocking all the stuff for the boat. Unfortunately, that was a very dark and ugly time trying to get all the stuff for the boat. I was just basically capping flags and getting blown up and couldn't really do much of anything. So instead, I decided to show you this one video, and that's why I'm making this Khaos on the Battlefield, because this was a heck of a comeback. We were absolutely getting owned by air, and it was just ugly. We couldn't do anything. We could barely leave the base without getting slammed by the attack jet. And the main theme of this Khaos on the Battlefield is learn to be diverse. Because let me tell you,
okay, I can repair
me and my buddy Bradford, we were very diverse in this gameplay. We didn't just leave it to everyone else to do all the stuff. We went from the attack boat to the transport helicopter to the rib. I tried gunning, I tried everything possible to basically try to turn this game around, and we ultimately did with the help of my squad. Now, when this match started, when the video started, you may have noticed the score. It was 782 to 851. So the game was still fairly close early on, but the ass kicking was already in process by the time we got in, because there was just a couple guys who were dominating air and sea with the attack jets and the stealth jet. So I decided that the best thing for us to do, if we want to win this game, we have to regain control over the air. And I was fortunate enough to be in a squad with guys who, well, they were willing to, they agreed with me. They said, you know what, you're right, we got to get rid of these aircraft. I'm sick of getting killed by them. So they started jumping in the attack jets and the stealth jets. I continued to try to operate the attack boat, and I'd go from there to a transport helicopter at times. Eventually, we'd start working our way down to the rib, basically doing everything we can to try to turn this game around, because it was just a horrible ass-kicking in the process. You can already see the score now, just how much it's changed. We're down to 430-something, and they're still sitting in the upper 700s. So we're getting a pretty bad tail whooping, but we did manage to do good. We did manage to slowly start coming back. The guys in my squad, they started actually really just cleaning up the air, almost single-handedly. I tried to help them out when we could, but while they had the air distracted, I tried to spend most of my time in the attack boat helping to recapture some flag points, try to get some guys off the flags and allow us at least the opportunity to get in there and capture it. So we were working well as a single squad. Now, normally in these bigger matches, in these big, 32 versus 32, sometimes a single squad isn't going to make that much of a difference. But if you have the right people in the right squad doing the right things at the right time, this video is evidence that a single squad can kind of turn the whole game around. Now, everyone, don't get me wrong, everyone on our team contributed around the exact same time, but it was, I feel like it was our squad's decision to take control of the skies that changed everything for the best. You can see some from that attack or the transport helicopter footage. We're flying around, we're strafing. You can see how quickly we've already turned around those flag caps. We've got 4 of the 5 flags captured. My buddy Bradford flying the helicopter or driving the rib. Sometimes he just wasn't very bright. He would go too deep into their territory and we'd start getting smoked by either a jet or another attack boat, and it drove me nuts. I'm just like, dude, you've got to stay out of their territory. We're pretty fragile already. No need to go flying in head first into enemy territory to try to do anything. But you can see, the rib is actually a darn good boat. I remember back in Battlefield 3, I used it as a personal taxi cab on mini-maps. I would just jump in and be like, okay, I'm going to go to the other side of the map, and I'm going to start backcapping their gimme flag. And now I'm scared to take the rib because the rib's a valuable asset. With that Gatling gun on the front of it, man, that thing just shreds. And I think a lot of people don't really pay attention to the ribs. They're looking for the attack boats, but I think the ribs can do work too. You know, pretty dangerous little craft there. But we turned this game around. We now have taken a small lead in this game, which I could not believe when I looked up and saw that the lead had changed, and that we were actually in the process of winning this thing. We had 4 of the 5 flags again. It's 250 something down to about like 220. It was an awesome comeback. I give so much credit to my team. I honestly didn't get that many kills. Got a lot of points because I was helping take out aircraft, but with the rib boats. So I was getting a lot of assist points there. Got a couple disables on a few aircraft. But hats off to my squad mates and to the rest of my teammates. Even with a massive butt whooping, we did not give up. We hung in there. We kept fighting back, and we clawed our way back into this game. And you can now see in the final clip here, just getting a few pop shots on some jets. But look at the score. 230 to 50. To your right. That is what teamwork and good squad communications can get you. So never be afraid to throw on that headset and work as a team. After all, this is a team-oriented game, and you never know what a little teamwork can do for you. Because in our case, it saved us from a pretty horrible butt kicking, and we managed to come back and win the whole thing. So again, hats off to the team, hats off to my squad mates, and make sure you're diverse. You saw me go from an attack boat to the transport heli to the rib. Granted, I was in the vehicles and all those, but there were several instances where I would jump in an AC-130 and parachute down onto objectives as well. But those highlights weren't quite as cool as shooting down a few helicopters and jets using a rib boat. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. There'll be more videos, more content coming up soon. All of this chaotic butt whooping out here did lead me to a new gun. So I'll probably be doing a weapon review about it because that gun is freaking awesome. But again, that's it for this episode of Chaos on the Battlefield. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out Dawnbreaker Gaming. These guys are awesome. I love watching their videos. You should also give a little subscribe to Shoosty Bang. He's a pretty good YouTuber out there. Like him a lot. But thanks for watching this episode, and I will see you on the battlefield.